Channel, Monday Night Live. Ira Miller here. And, okay, let's see. So, welcome, Monday evening, May 13th, 2024. And, well, we have all of my wonderful people. First thing I want to do, Gary, I know I reached out to you earlier, but I don't know if everybody heard, but Tallahassee, which is where Gary Winkle's living, got nailed by a tornado. And my daughter, who thankfully was home here in Ocala at the time, avoided that, but the power's out in her little apartment. School started today. I begged her to check with FSU to see if FSU was even going to open, and she asked one of her friends if they would go check her apartment out. Her friend couldn't even get over there. The road was closed. So I don't even know how she's going to get in. She tells me she's going to get in the back way, whatever way that is, but hopefully she'll be able to get in, and I don't even know. We sent her back to school with a portable battery-powered fan. So she might be getting through with just a fan. Anyways, Gary, hopefully you're all safe and sound, and things are getting cleaned up there in Tallahassee. All right, so let's have roll call tonight. Jerry Bell, numero uno, thank you for stopping. Never even got a chance to see Gary. Jerry, I don't know if you're still here, buddy, but last thing I heard, Jerry and Kevin were out on the town having a good old time. I think they were watching Rocky and the Rollers downtown. So Rocky and the Rollers have a huge following. They've been around for a long time. A good cover band, covering all the classics, and they're really good at it. And so, you know what? Actually, Christian,
yes,
we probably need to do a live stream if Rocky and the Rollers are ever playing one night. We'll bring Rocky and the Rollers right to you from Homes Around the Villages Monday Night Live. We'll probably see all kind of people down there. I think Jerry, it's been a day. I think you can attest. I think somebody said the last time Rocky and the Rollers were down there, there were like 3,000 people down there watching. So that's cool. Lauren and Tom, thank you so much for jumping on tonight on the live stream. Really appreciate it. Ghost Rider, thank you so much. Awesome seeing you. Wrestler Mania, of course. Wrestler, thank you for jumping on tonight and early tonight. I think, Wrestler, you must have missed dinner, because usually you're here about 7 o'clock. And that's another thing I was going to talk to everybody about, whether we should get started a little bit later, like around 6:30, or I don't really want to start at 7, but maybe if it would be better for everybody if we just got started at 6:30, give you a chance to get home, have dinner, stuff like that. We want to be conscious of that. Thank you for all the free, great information. Absolutely. It's my pleasure. I enjoy doing all that for you. Not a problem. Hey, everybody, 60 degrees here in New York. That's a little cool. Well, it's cloudy. Let me just show you. All right, weather report time. Oh, my brother's telling me I've got a big storm coming my way. So, we're going to look at the Doppler radar. And actually, it's kind of a oh no. I was going to say it's kind of a, oops. Because of our green screen technology, can't really show this to you. That's weird. Anyways, that's real weird. Look at that. Wow, you can see right through that. That's, wow. Kind of crazy. Anyways, sorry. Sunny, 75 degrees with a light breeze here in central Pennsylvania. Beautiful day. Nice. So, Patricia, good evening. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. Let's see, Gary's kind of telling us what the deal is. 3 tornadoes. Oh, wow, wait a minute. Oh my gosh. My daughter, who you all know, Jamie Miller, is driving back to Tallahassee. So I'm just looking at this radar and yeah, great. She's driving down I-10 as we speak. Getting ready to get hit by some bad weather. Anyways, just got off the phone with her before we came on live. 3 tornadoes. Hopefully you guys aren't going to get any more tonight, Gary. As I look at this, looks like the worst has kind of gotten through you now. Anyways. So, Patricia, that was nice. I was caught outside in the middle of it. Wow, that's crazy. So yeah, it was pretty bad, and I'm glad Jamie missed it. And I know her power went out for a while, and she had a bunch of ice cream in her freezer. So she's going to have a good time cleaning all that up. Rocky has played with most of all the famous 50s and 60s bands. Cool. Didn't know that. Hey, you know what? I wonder if we could do a podcast with Rocky. We should reach out to him and see if he'd do a podcast with us. Okay. Wouldn't that be cool if we can get Rocky from Rocky and the Rollers to do a podcast for us? I think that would be awesome. Missy Mo, hello, 80 and sunny in Michigan. So how is it 80 in Michigan and 60 in New York? What's the weather looking like in Michigan? It's a little, there's some rain up there too. Grand Rapids, Des Moines. Oh, that's Cedar Rapids. There's still around Grand Rapids, around Battle Creek. You all got some, let's see here. Oh, here you go. This is Gary's email address. We got to keep doing business when business presents itself.
I get it on the computer.
Oh, you got it? Oh, okay. All right, cool. 67 in Atlanta. So I guess Atlanta. I'll be going through Atlanta in about a week or so. Going up to Maryville, Tennessee, with my nephew. Gonna ride the Tail of the Dragon, if any of you have heard of that, if any of you are motorcycle enthusiasts. Tail of the Dragon, very famous motorcycle ride. I think it's about 30 miles doing this. Cars do it, motorcycles do it. I've been on it a couple of times with my brother, and now my nephew wants to go up there with his hot rod Corvette that he has, a Harley, and a KTM, which is almost like a crotch rocket. He says it's different because you sit up higher rather than down low like you do a crotch rocket. But anyways, there you go. All right, so Gary looks like he's in good shape. Let me just kind of go back, make sure I don't miss anybody from the beginning here, so then we can kind of continue along. So, Wrestler, good to have you on, buddy, this early. Tornadoes. All right, so hopefully, Gary, you're still safe with all that weather that's up there as we speak. Missy Mo, thank you for coming on tonight. One of our regulars, we appreciate it, always appreciate it. You know, I just want to make sure that y'all do know I appreciate each and every one of you who show up here every Monday. So makes my job enjoyable seeing you all here every Monday. So Ghost Rider, how do you know Rocky? If you know Rocky and the Roller, if you know Rocky from Rocky and the Rollers, then, and if you know how to get a hold of him, either let us know, or if you know him, ask him if he'll reach out to us, and if we wouldn't mind doing a podcast. That would be very cool. All right. So, Christian?
Yes.
Have we heard from Skip? Because Wrestler Mania says, after Skip's mouth heals up, you having a podcast with Skip and Sue. Skip can talk. She can roll her eyes at Skip.
Yeah, I sent a message. He asked me about if Sue can join. I said the more the merrier, and then he left me on red.
Well,
but if he's recovering.
So Wrestler says, I don't know if y'all heard that, but we reached out to Skip. He asked if Sue can join. We said absolutely, and that's the last time we heard from him. So is he okay? Maybe I'll have to give him a call. If you're saying after his mouth heals up, what did he have? Oh, he might have had dental surgery. We are southeast. Okay, you're southeast in Michigan. Okay. So.
By the way, May 25th is the next Rocky and the Rollers in the Villages. And that would be a Saturday.
Damn. Yeah, they're probably not going to do a Monday.
Yeah, the only one they have for a Monday is a private event, and that's not even in the state.
They're out of state?
Yep, that one's going to be the Auschwitz Center MA. So that's Massachusetts.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Massachusetts? Wow. Man, these guys get around, don't they? I thought they were a local band.
One of Sandpoint, Indiana is their one of their most recent ones, and then the Villages in Ocala are the other two.
The Villages
and Ocala are the two Florida ones, and then Indiana and Massachusetts.
Where are they playing in Ocala?
June 15th, dance party.
Is that a private event?
No, that one, it looks like it's a public one.
Probably downtown Ocala. That's cool. All right, we're going to have to put that on our calendar. June 25th?
June 15th.
June 15th?
May 25th, they're in the Villages.
May 25th. In the Villages. That's a Saturday. June 15th is also a Saturday. I guess they all have regular jobs and they could only work on the weekends. All right. We'll still try to get Rocky in here. Or all of them. That'd be cool to have the rollers here too.
And I'm going to send an inquiry, so hopefully we'll get a response for the
All
podcast.
right. Awesome. So look at Ghost Rider. He knows all about Tail of the Dragon, and so does Missy Mo. So yeah, I'm gonna ride. Well, I'm trying to buy. I would like to buy a Street Fighter. So this'll see if anybody really knows motorcycles, if they can answer who makes the Street Fighter. No fair Googling who makes the Street Fighter. Anyways, all right, so Ghost Rider said I talked to him during the 25th anniversary bash. We went ahead and sent out went on their website and sent out a little request, so we'll see. Pat and Jane, thank you for joining us tonight. Really appreciate it. And as you all know, saw them what is it, about 3 weeks ago now? Is it 4? All right, usually I am editing my videos. I see the notification and get a good spot before I stop editing. Today, I happened to be in a good spot, so I jumped right on. So yeah, you know, this is kind of embarrassing to know. However, Christian just told me, wrestler, that you have your own YouTube channel. Didn't you tell me that?
Yeah,
recently?
A couple weeks ago, yeah.
I don't even think it was a couple weeks ago, was it? Maybe. Time just flies, you guys. I don't know, man. I mean, before I know it, Monday night is here like that again. And, wow. Anyways, I look like I'm kind of off to the side. There we go. I'm trying to get in front of my laptop here. Hello, I'm just about ready to fly down and check out the Villages, Tamajama. We are waiting for you. Yep, talked to you about that last week. So I don't know if you've reached out to Blakely, my lovely assistant, but please give her a call. 352 area code 204-9026. Would love to see you. And if you'd like to be on a podcast or Monday Night Live, that would be pretty cool too. So let us know if you're not camera shy, if you'd like to come on. You got it. It's a Ducati. Missy Mo. I was also looking at a BMW, the M, what was it? The M, oh gosh. It was a beautiful bike. I'm on Facebook Marketplace checking these. So my nephew really wants me to get one of these bikes. Probably kill myself. And then you won't have to worry about me no more.
Motorrad?
Motorcycle.
BMW Motorrad, was that it?
An M, no, it's not a motor. It's, what is that? It's a red, white, and blue one there.
R1200 GS?
Keep going to the right. There. Nope, there.
G310 GS.
I don't know. I'd have to look them all up. That doesn't sound familiar. This was an M series motorcycle. They have M series cars. They have an M series motorcycle. One was like $110,000. I couldn't believe it. It's crazy. There it is.
M1000RR.
That's it. The M1000RR. That's a thing of beauty. Yeah, that's a cruiser there, buddy. All right. Anyways, I kind of digressed a little bit, but Missy Mo, you got it. All right, William Rizzo is in the house. So let's see. If it's not a Harley Davidson, who cares? All right. Yeah. Okay. I got you. But you know what? Some people like to be laid back, and like I said, my nephew has both. He has a Harley and this crotch rocket. He doesn't call it a crotch rocket, but there you go. So William Rizzo from village of La Belle North, over there by, I keep forgetting the name of that golf course. It has to do with Okeechobee. Because that's where La Belle is. La Belle's around Lake Okeechobee down there in like the north part of southern Florida. I'll be out on top of the world on June 15th. Yes, you will. Till the dragon will test your skills. So So have you heard of War Woman? And I'll put that out there to the ghostwriter. Have you heard of War Woman? So I come off the tail of the dragon with these BMW guys. It's a BMW club. I'm riding a Kawasaki 1600 Drifter that looks like an old retro Indian. And so this thing is not one to really be laying it over and zigzagging. Well, I had to keep up with the BMW, so I'm laying on the brakes, getting up there to them. Thankfully, it's a 1600 to give me some kind of power. And so after the tail of the dragon, my brother says, hey, let's go up to War Woman. And I said, okay, let's do it. So we go up another road, and we get up to kind of the top of where, because it's going up a mountain, and we get to a three-way stop, and so I go, and then here comes a car right around the corner, and I go to stop, no brakes, zero brakes, nothing. So all there was left to do was, well, I can go this way or I can go that way. So I went this way and went into it was all grass. I thought it was all grass, but actually there was a ditch there. Went off in a ditch, and so a Kawasaki Drifter 1600 is no easy feat to get back up. So that was my little story about riding on the tail of the dragon that time, and then going up War Woman. All right, so yes, it will test your skills. And Tamma Jamma, hopefully my buyers sign the contract by Wednesday. What's the hold up if they're not signing? You got to tell them, look, they better get the signing or else someone's going to come along and steal it out from under them. Okay, so I haven't reached out yet, but hopefully soon will come down in the next 3 weeks. I will be coming down on a Tuesday through Saturday. Sweet. Ira was off center in Pennsylvania Dutch. He called it catty ass. What? There you go, Bill. No, that's what I'm talking about. Ducati makes great bikes. It's Italian. It's the Ferrari. It's the Lamborghini of motorcycles, right? Right, Bill? Okay. So Pat D, I just bought the M Series bike. It is coming via Amazon. We have Prime, so it'll be here before noon tomorrow. Right. Sure you did. How much was that M Series? Did it say over there how much that one was? Doesn't say.
No, but I'll look.
I guess you got to go to Marketplace in Facebook. So, Ira, any reviews on Pembroke Fairways? Was thinking of looking at homes there also. 34,000 for what, a 2023?
2023, yep. And then there's a competition package for another 5.3K. So.
There you go. Well worth the money for the competition package. So Wrestler, hopefully you got the competition package in that M Series BMW you bought. Belglade. Man, see that? I keep forgetting Belglade. How can I forget Belglade? My buddy used to live in Belglade. When I was a kid, I was like 17 in high school. I lived in Fort Lauderdale. I would take my motorcycle all the way across Alligator Alley, okay? I had a Honda 350. And that gasoline tank, I don't know. But we rode all the way from Fort Lauderdale over to Fort Myers. And man, my bike just barely made it on the amount of gas that I had in that gas tank. I had to top that thing off to the very tippy top to make it across Alligator Alley. And then we would head up north to Clewiston is where my friend lived, actually. But we'd go through Belglade to get to Clewiston. So there's a little bit of history back then. Those were the good old days. Fort Myers, sleepy little fishing town. Nobody even knew about Fort Myers 50 years ago when I was 17. So now to see what it looks like today. Woo. All right. So Tama Jamma, Pembroke Fairways, Christian. Didn't I do a video on Pembroke Fairways? I thought I did, but Tama Jamma, I think I would have to steer you away from Pembroke Fairways. They have good, if price is what you're looking for in a home, then okay. If activities, recreation, that sort of thing is what you're looking for, oh, it's so-so. It's kind of, I don't know. I guess I would say it'd probably be just below Stonecrest. So if I had to rate, everything in a rating chart, villages on top of the world, Stone Creek, Spruce Creek, Stonecrest. I might even throw the plantation in there above Pembroke Fairways. The only, I guess, location now where Pembroke Fairways is probably really puts it a little bit higher at the top. But actually right now, the villages are building right behind the plantation. So, and they have a back gate out of the plantation to get to the villages. I would say if you lived in the plantation now And you wanted to get to Eastport, the new town square that the villages are building. You're less than 15 minutes by car, going out the back gate and then going up 472, and you're there. All right, so let's see. Whoa, a BSA. I haven't heard about a BSA since my Triumph days. No, I never owned a Triumph, but yeah, Triumph, BSA. Whoa, that brings me back. That bike was a beast. Years later, my brother bought one. It turned out to be my old one. Honestly, what? Really? And he didn't even know that was your old bike? That's crazy. That is crazy. That's what I thought. I think we would like to enjoy the villa. Yeah, well, let's just kind of let you see how the village is, and then we'll take it from there. Love ripping the twisties on my road glide. Yes, that Harley. Using scraping using scraping the exhaust in saddlebags. See, that's what I was doing on that Drifter. So it was actually called a Vulcan Drifter. So it was a Kawasaki 1600 Vulcan Drifter that looked just like an Indian. And every time I stopped, people would think it was like an old vintage Indian motorcycle because it had all the emblems on it, all the Indian emblems. I'll have to give you guys a picture one day and show you that. I actually have to break out the cobwebs because I have it in my garage and I have to start riding it. Okay, so Jerry, thank you, Jerry, for asking that question. How is the market? So, market update on Monday Night Live. Here's a market update. First of all, you see what I have over here? 1,654 matches. What is that? Okay. That's homes in the villages and homes sold in the last year. 1,654. Whoops, yeah. And why do I have that number up there? I'll tell you why. Because I had, let's see if I can do this. All right, cool. Can I turn it this way? No. Frustrating. Let's see. Send to a new recipient. Ooh, I hear it raining. You hear it raining?
I see it. Ooh.
Is it raining bad?
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Wow, yeah, I hear it raining. It's raining pretty bad out there. Ira. Here we are. Okay. Anyways, oh man. You guys will probably get the gist of it. Somebody, hold up. I gotta go back. All right, hold up, you guys. Somebody sent me this from the villages. So as you can see, they sold 2,498 homes in a year. Right? This kills me. Anyways, so they sold 2,498 homes in a year, right? Okay, so when we sell a home in the MLS, one home has the buyer's side and one home has the selling side, okay? So the selling agent or listing agent gets credit for a home sold. Then the buyer gets credit for a home sold, right? So when I go to here, this only shows, right? This MLS only shows actual homes sold. It doesn't have the buyer side, it doesn't have the seller side, actual homes sold. So when I go here, and it says sold in 365 days, 1,654. So if I double that as the buyer's side and the seller's side, 1,654, 1,654 times 2, this is what MLS sold in a year as the buyer's side and the seller's side for pre-owned homes. 3,308 homes in the last year, 365 days. So, people need to understand that. I have a listing, and she thinks that the Villages sells more pre-owned homes than what the MLS sells, but they double all of their homes sold as to the buyer side and the selling side, because only Properties of the Villages, has the buyer side and the seller side. Because what they're doing in this picture, they have Realty executives, Remax, Next Home, Keller Williams. They break it up by different brokerages in the MLS, and they're saying how great they are because of how many they sold. But that number, you can cut that number in half. So 2498, what they actually sold, divided by 2, is 1,249. They actually sold 1,249 homes, pre-owned homes last year. So that's good. You know, we sold 1,308, so 50 more in the MLS. The MLS sold 50 more, so it's pretty even, right? So that's a good thing, I think. You know, it's pretty. Those Villages agents, I think there's about 350 sales agents over there. So if I said divided by 350, that's only 3.5 homes. That's 3.5 homes per agent. Okay? So that's what you really have to ask yourself. If there's 350 agents over there, how many, on an average, are they selling? And that's only 3.5 homes a year for each agent. So are you going to get with an agent who's only selling 3.5 homes a year, pre-owned homes? Because I guarantee you, they're selling a whole lot more new homes, and that's their whole agenda, is to sell new homes over there. So I kind of say that for the person who thinks that the Villages might be the way to go. It's really not, because you're going to list your home, you know, with somebody who sells 3.5 homes a year. I don't know what to tell you. But anyways, I let's go back to Jerry's question. And let's see what sold in the last 30 days. So it's a slow market. I keep telling everybody, this market that we have in the villages, by the way, let me see what I can do here, get myself on camera. Oops. Okay, there we go. All right, so 30 days, 156 matches in 30 days. And this is the slowest time of the whole year. April and May, slowest time of the whole year. And so this is what we have. What homes sold? Let's take a look at what sold actually. Let me come over here. Here we go, if it'll cooperate. What sold in the last 30 days? And really, what sold, that's what really went under contract. 30 to 40 days is normal closing time when you write a contract. So we have, let's slide it on over, manufactured homes over here right above me, and then let's see, whoa, wait a minute, what's going on here? Sold. I can't have all these and it'd be only 30 days, right? What's this? Oh my gosh, what's going on here? All right, so we have 156. Oh, okay. Oh. All right. I guess it's a little late. What time is it anyway? 6:43. 156 matches, that's what we're looking at in 30 days. I'm thinking there was only 30. There's 156 matches. This is pretty much what you see here on my screen, what is sold. It's kind of homes all over the place. So some in the millions. We have 25, let's see. I need to get my home on Cimarron sold. This is similar to Cimarron. Anybody that might have been in the $1 million market? Pretty nice. Looks a little dated. Has a nice view though. Anyways, what is the market doing here? We need to go back to. Let's see what went pending recently. Okay. So what went pending in the last, let's say, week? 34 homes went pending in the last week. And then in the last 30 days, 129 homes. So 156 homes closed, which more than likely went under contract 30 days ago, 30 to 45 days ago. And now 129 homes went under contract. That's what pending means. And so it's still, but I'm telling you, June, July, August, when we get into those months, if everybody remembers what we were looking at in April and May, you're going to see that it's going to go up in June and July and August. So that's what we have, Jerry Bell. Let me know if there's anything in particular. Let me get myself back full speed ahead here. All right, so let me know if there's anything in particular that you would really want to know about what the market's doing. So that kind of gives you a little idea of what we're doing. Takayama. It's Tamajama. Ghost Rider. Let's see. Okay, so with the BSA 441, it was my father's before I bought it from him. When my brother looked into the bike's history, he saw us. Now all the boys own that bike. God, that is just crazy. I love that story. Since it was your dad's, hopefully you still have it. Hopefully your brother still has it in the family. Oh, yes. Actually, I'm gonna go back over. Yes, that's what we're looking at. So Tamajima says, that there looks like a lot of homes are on the market. Well, I think it was 470 last week. Now we're up to 479. So it is steadily going up. And so with inventory, right, as with more and more inventory on there, people need to get a little more aggressive as far as, pricing their homes. And I was talking again to one of my sellers today, suggesting they go ahead and that's one thing I hate doing, is chasing the market down. Chasing it down. You don't want to chase it down. You want to get in front of it. And I thought we were in front of it, and we pretty much are. I think we're kind of with the bond page, so y'all know what the bond's all about. This home actually had a $35,000 bond that this seller paid off. So this is a newer home. It's a 2022. Actually, you know what? I will show it to you, and we can talk a little bit more about active results. Let's get on over here to 7. Next. 14. Next. And here we are. So my listing, actually these two are my listings. So 4253 Cassandra. Think you all have seen this before. Bond paid, what does that mean to you? So if you were to pull this up, I explained down here, what does it mean having your bond paid off? Okay, so I really go into detail about what you're saving every year from interest if this home did have the bond on it. So you might want to look into that. But 535 with a $35,000 bond paid off. So, I don't know if there's any other homes around there that have the bond paid off. And so what does that mean to you? That means really this home is $500,000 if she didn't pay the bond off. Open kitchen, that's the dining room area. We kind of virtually staged it like we can do. We have programs where we can take an empty space and we can put furniture in it, just to kind of give you an idea of what it looks like. This is the kitchen, breakfast nook area that leads out to the lanai, master bedroom, and then we put furniture in the master bedroom. And actually, Christian, I think that on this home, we should try changing the furniture around in the master bedroom. Put it on the wall between the two windows. Okay?
Okay.
That's how most people would have it. Really nice walk-in shower. Look at that. That shower is huge with a rain head in it. Nice window. I've been preaching about windows for years in the bathroom. So the villages have finally come around to my way of thinking. Guest bathroom, inside laundry room. It does have a 2.5 car garage with a utility sink. So there it gives you an idea of how long the lanai is. You don't have a lot of grass to cut. Actually, your yard stops right at the end of the house there in these verandas. This is the side of the house, off the side, where the air conditioner is located. That's the back. And then we're in the drone. That drone is going to take you up. It's going to show you how close the rec center is. And there's the rec center, and there's the house. So you're very close to your rec center. And not only that, but you're really close to the golf cart bridge that goes over the turnpike. I don't think we have that. Enhanced landscaping here. They've done a nice job with the landscaping, so. Let's see. So that golf cart bridge is down Marsh Bend. This is called Marsh Bend right here. And that's the DeLuna Rec Center with pickleball courts and tennis courts. Shuffleboard, they have cornhole, bocce ball, all kind of cool stuff over there. So there you go, bond paid. So that means lower taxes. All right, you guys. So back to the live show. I hope I didn't get too far behind. Tim and Gemma, what were we wondering? Sure, there are a lot of homes for sale right now in the villages. That's where we left off, 479. Did you see the villages release that they're going to rebuild Lake Sumter boardwalk area and add dragon boat and kayak area? The dragon boats were already out there, so I don't know. Maybe it's just a better staging area. For kayaks and the dragon boats. Moultrie Creek home prices are outrageous and the bonds are, wow, $51,000. $51,000 for a bond in Moultrie Creek. Outrageous. What does that mean to you? $2,500 in interest alone. There's about $700, I think, in principal, but $2,500 for the next 10 years anyways, in interest alone on that $51,000 bond. I'm with you. Outrageous. after looking at bonds for new homes, pre-owned, so look, the whole deal is pre-owned homes. I mean, I know I can't sell new homes, right? So I don't want you to think I'm only preaching this because I can't sell new homes, because actually I have put myself out there for 0.5% of the selling price to be your buyer's agent. So I can sell new homes, pre-owned homes, whatever in the villages, get paid 0.5% just to help y'all, guide you through the buying process, what to look for, what questions to ask, that sort of thing. Since I used to work for the villages for 9 years, I know all the questions to ask and to help guide you along. So whether it's a pre-owned or a new home with the villages, if you want to hire me as your buyer's agent, that's a shameless plug for me at 0.5%. So a $400,000 home, that's $2,000, just to do the quick math. $500,000 home, $2,500 for me, because they're all. If you ask them, they're all sellers agents. I preach this all the time, so I'm not even going to go down that road. But new homes and those bonds, guess who owns those bonds? The villages. The villages buys up every bond that comes out. So they're making money hand over fist from both ends. Normal developers, they pay for the infrastructure and they wrap that into the price of their home. Their homes are already so high that they have to try to find a way to hide some money to try to get an advantage. And somebody was supposed to have an appointment with me over the weekend, and they went ahead and bought a home from the villages. And so I'm like, oh man, I wish you would have at least got with me before you did that. So I made sure that you had all the information. Now, if you have all the information and you go ahead and buy a home from the villages, a new one or whatever, I'm comfortable with that. As my father-in-law says, windy night, right? He needs to be able to sleep on a windy night. And that's all I ask, is that I don't want you all to make a mistake. I want everybody out there to have all the information. Whether or not you hire me as your buyer's agent, I still would like for you to come in and talk to me before you make any hasty decision with purchasing, whether it's a new home or a pre-owned, so you know exactly what you're getting into and you have all the information, and then you can make an intelligent decision on. And just like Wrestler Mania was saying, Ira, you're giving all that information away for free. Well, yes, I am. If you want me through the whole process with you, then yes, you could hire me for 0.5%. I don't think that's too outrageous to ask with my experience. So there you go. But you have to be very, very careful. And at least I know you have all the information. But this guy was very defensive in his decision, so I don't worry about that anymore. Timajima, if your state allows the liquor license to transfer to the new owner, your bar should sell quickly. Wishing you the best with the sale. Oh, absolutely. That's the main value of a bar, is the liquor license. Takayama, you can't rent golf carts. Takayama, I live in Wisconsin. We cannot transfer a liquor license. The new owners have to apply for one. Every county is different. Wow, really? Because I know here in Florida only allows so many liquor licenses. So the only way to get one is to buy a bar that already has one. And I know some people that have bought bars and just let the bar go and just took that liquor license and opened up their own bar someplace else. All they were after was the liquor license, because you can get a beer and wine license, but that liquor license is like gold. Use groom. Oh, groom. Yeah, from airport to the villages. Yeah. So they have a transportation station in Spanish Springs, Lake Sumter Landing, and I'm trying to think. I'm not really recalling where the transportation station is in Brownwood. But anyways, that's where Groom and there's a couple other airport shuttles. Used to be the villages had it. The funny thing is, way back when I started, back in 2000, the villages, properties of the villages, the villages developer would send stretch limousines to the airport to pick people up who were coming for a lifestyle visit. Stretch limousines. And then they would give them all of this stuff. They would give them all these credits and free golf and a free golf cart and even to go to eat out. And some people got wind that you could get the Kobe beef at Arnold Palmer's. That was $100 a plate, right? And so the word got out that you can get that Kobe beef steak for $100 for free. At Arnold Palmer, they had to shut that down after a few months. But
the transportation center in Brownwood looks like it's across from City Fire.
Across from City Fire?
Yeah, right next to the property of the Villages building.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because they have World of Beer across the street.
Yeah, that's across, so that's diagonal from it as well.
But the transportation station is right next to it?
It should be, so you have World of Beer and then City Fire, and then in between those two is the transportation.
I don't know. There's other shops and stuff there that I know of. But Groom is a good one. I want to get caught up here. So the courtyard villas that they just released in the cottage home lot spawns are around $31,000. I was there with my village's realtor this weekend. Gotcha. Let's see here. Where am I? Okay. My city of 50,000 people have 210 bars. Very competitive. Yes, the villages has golf cart rentals as well as car rentals. Am I missing something here? Because I'm not seeing some of these questions. I want a Charlotte model, but I'm fussy. Want quartz countertops and dark cabinets. Everything is either white or gray in new builds. You know, that's the old HGTV mindset. Real name is Tammy. Ha ha. Tamajama. And not Takayama. So we'll call her Tammy for short. Missy Mo, latest Florida stats I saw is net influx into Florida, but lots of people still leaving. Something like 750,000 in and 500 out. Mostly younger people leaving and halfbacks. Ghost Rider says, damn autocorrect. I know. I hate that too. Thanks for Wrestler Mania for that information. I'd love to see it. I want a newer home. Okay, Tammy. The guy that invented autocorrect passed away. May he restaurant in peace. Yeah. Halfbacks are retirees moving to Florida from the north, then moving halfway back to Georgia, South Carolina, due to missing family or can't take Florida weather. And also I see a lot of halfbacks do it the opposite way. They come from Michigan, Wisconsin, Minnesota, New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, come halfway to Tennessee, North Carolina, South Carolina, thinking they're far enough south, realizing, nope, those winters are still brutal, and then they come on down. So goes the other way too. Rizzo, yeah, that was a good one. You guys, what's going on here? Tammy, how do you see that that's out of your price range? And the Charlotte model. Oh, Jerry, so you can see your Village's realtor, but you can't see your MLS realtor. All right, that's all right. I gotcha. It's all good. I see you every Monday night anyways. Where's Kevin, by the way? Kevin Jacks. Noticeably missed. So Ghost Rider, if you love the veranda homes, then that one I just showed you with the bond paid, that's a great deal. I mean, I don't think there's a lesser one on the market at $535,000. But I do have. It's not a veranda. I have a designer home that I'd love to show you. Doesn't have the wall in the back like the veranda does. Has a little more space in the back, but let me go to here. And this is my listing as well. So look at this beauty. This is called a Lily. Painted driveway, hardscape landscaping with those walls, love that. It does have a golf cart garage off to the side. And look at that landscaping and painted driveway. So if you're in the market for a home in the $535,000 range, this one is available to you as well. Nice open concept. Very, very similar to that Hudson veranda that I have. So there's your little breakfast nook. So this is how I was telling Christian to go ahead and set up the virtual landscaping. Not landscaping, the virtual furniture. Sorry about that. I'm thinking about something else. With the bed between the windows. So we're going to go ahead and set that that Hudson model. So those showers look identical, don't they? This home, this Lily, is pretty much identical to that Hudson. If anybody's into exercising, enthusiast like I am, I don't know, maybe I can talk the homeowner into leaving your own gym equipment in there. So there you go. Nice landscaping in the back. This is beautifully landscaped all the way around, actually. Let's go on up in the drone. So there you go. This home is 1,911 square feet living area, $534,900. It's a 2022. So look, you guys, let me tell you something. When next month comes around, you're not going to see so much inventory on the market. And so you might want to jump on these homes while they're priced low, simply because in June that inventory is going to start to go down. So just a word to the wise that the selling season for those type of homes. So January, well, let me just say October, November, December, January. Those 4 months, very hot months for like the villas, because those are typically seasonal homes. Maybe some of the smaller cottages are seasonal homes. So that's the time people, excuse me, are really selling the smaller, more seasonal style home. June, July, August, September, that's when you really see those homes, those bigger homes, your more primary homes, permanent homesteaded type homes. That's when you see them start really flying off the market, off the shelves, okay? So just beware if you're looking for a seasonal home. Probably September is the time to get the jump on that market. Or now, in May, is the time to get the jump on the primary home market, okay? Let's see, so what are you guys, I'm trying to catch up with Tammy here and how what she's looking at. So Tammy, what are you looking at where you say it's out of your price range? Because I don't see anything in my queue here, in my chat, talking about a Charlotte, unless you guys have each other's numbers and are texting each other. All right. All right, just one of my favorite options of our Jasmine model. Glass block windows and both showers. All right, got everything we want. So there you go, Ghost Rider. I offered you the best home on the market. Okay, so, wrong one. So Tammy's saying, I don't do interest. I'd be a cash buyer, also pay off the bond, work hard for my money. I'm not taking a loan. That's why I don't hold any credit cards. Tammy, just curious, is your name pronounced like Tammy or Jamie? Tammy. 0.5% for a buyer agent is a deal. Yes, sir. Thank you for that little plug, Ghost Rider, because I feel like that's a deal. 24 years experience, building contractor, home inspector, 9 years worked for the villages, and 24 years exclusively, not 100% exclusively, but I have never left the villages, although I do now sell some outside homes. Well, I have been, actually, you know, on Top of the World, Del Webb Stone Creek, Del Webb Spruce Creek, Stonecrest. I have a beautiful home in Stonecrest for $339. If anybody is out there, doesn't want a bond, wants lower taxes, and wants to be close to the villages, but you don't want to be in the villages, I have got a home for you in Stonecrest. So reach out to me. Let me know if anybody out there is interested. So let's see here. Victoria. Thank you for that. She just saw our finished product. on Cimarron. So yeah, we've pretty much, so that's already out, huh, Christian?
Yes.
Cimarron,
Part 11.
part 11. And when did that go out, last week?
No, I just added some more of the things today. I wanted more back shots from the previous videos.
Okay, so it just got released today?
Yeah, the public version.
Okay. Did you get that other one to Gary?
Yeah, he already sent that. He gave a thumbs up.
Cool.
Yeah.
So as you know, before I came to do my live stream, I had to go out and do a video for Gary. So Gary got the video. I can't show it to you guys because you know the way I work. Whenever I do a video for somebody, they have to tell me if they're interested in it. Great, we'll make an offer. If they're not, then I release it to the public. Where everybody else gets a chance at it. But if you're going to ask me if I'll go out and do a video for you, I'm going to do it. I'm there and I'm going to send it to you privately so you can make your decision if you like it or not and want to make an offer. So be looking for a nice villa. It might say pending from due to video or
Sold through video.
sold through video. We'll put a banner on that if it is, and if not, we'll just release it for sale. So this is a nice one. Gary, you came up with a good one if you're watching. Let's see. Well, Jerry Bell's saying the pickup place for groom is at the Brownwood Hotel, and that would make sense. And thank you, Victoria, for that. I'm glad you liked that. I'm really proud of that remodel that we did. I think it looks beautiful, and it's a beautiful home. If I was able to do a few little more things, I'd probably build a little deck out from where the pool is, a little wooden deck. I've never seen a wooden deck out there in the villages. I don't even know if they allow that, but that would be really nice. By the time I get to the villages, the $500,000 home would probably be $700,000. Jerry says, save up. Well, here's the whole thing, though. The home you live in will have gone up as well, and that's kind of how it works. I call it transfer of equity. So as prices in the villages go up, so does the home that you're living in. Now, if you sell your home now and start renting, all right, that's money gone. Rent money's gone, you'll never see again. Plus, that money in the bank may or may not keep pace with the rest of how home prices are going up, so that's a risk. So Jerry says Blakely is setting something up for us when the missus gets back in the villages. Cool. Why did the seller leave after 2 years on Centel? Because one of the daughters is having a baby, and they miss the grandkids, and they're going back to where the grandkids are. And I can't remember, is that Massachusetts? I think it's Mass. That's why they miss the grandkids. Now that we're both retired and I joined the gym, hired a trainer for 12 sessions to learn the equipment properly, I think he is trying to kill me. Cougar wife loves him, watching closely. It will be about this time of the year when I retire, so it could work in my favor. Mark Ryan, hey, Mark showed up. Mark, hey Ira, we bought a home in the villages in March and will also maintain a home in Iowa. Is there a way to claim the Florida Homestead allowance? One house in my name and the other in my wife. You can try that. I've heard of people doing that, just having one home in each spouse's name. And the thing is, you have to have your driver's license here in Florida. You have to have your voter's registration here in Florida. Your vehicle needs to be registered here in Florida to claim homestead exemption. So if you're going to vote, you know, the voting thing is, I guess you can vote absentee. I guess it wouldn't be that much of a hassle, but again, one car. If you have two cars, register one car here, voter's registration here, driver's license here, and you can declare homestead exemption. Oh, Gary says I'm a renter.